a young woman in her mid-20s living in a modern-day Nigeria. Ada stumbles upon a hidden time machine in her grandfather's attic, left behind by an eccentric inventor ancestor. Intrigued by the machine's potential, Ada decided to test it out and finds herself transported back in the time to a different era. Ada explores the past and discovers that she has traveled to the time of her ancestors several generations ago. As she navigates this unfamiliar world, Ada encounters her ancestors and learns about their lives and struggles. Suspense begins to build as Ada becomes increasingly invested in the lives of her ancestors and the events unfolding around her. Suspense heightens as Ada meets a young man from the past named Chike who captures her heart despite the societal norms and obstacles that stand in their way. Ada and Chike begin to fall in love. Their forbidden romance faces challenges and threats. As Ada must navigate the complexities of a different era while trying to conceal her true identity as a time traveler. As Ada's time in the past grows shorter, Chike races against the clock to find a way to stay together. They encounter obstacles and adversaries who seek to tear them apart, testing the strength of their love and determination. Ada must make difficult choices and sacrifices as she fights to rewrite history and ensure her future with Chike. Ada and Chike overcome the odds and find a way to be together, defying constraint of time and space. With the help of Ada's ingenuity and determination, they alter the course of history and carve out a future where their love can flourish. Ada and Chike embark on a new chapter of their lives, bound together by a timeless love that transcends the boundaries of time. In the bustling city of Lagos, Ada, a curious and adventurous young woman in her mid-20s, finds herself rummaging through the dusty attic of her grandfather's house. Amongst the forgotten relics of the past, she stumbles upon an old, peculiar contraption hidden beneath a dusty sheet. Intrigued by its mysterious appearance, Ada uncovers a time machine, an invention of a long-forgotten inventor ancestor. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Ada decided to test the machine's capabilities. As she activates it, she is engulfed with a whirlwind of light and sound, transporting her to an unknown era, though begins Ada's journey across times. As Ada's senses gradually acclimatized to her new surroundings, she found herself standing in the midst of a bustling marketplace, surrounded by sights and sounds vastly different from the familiar streets of modern-day Lagos. The air was thick with the scent of spices and the chatter of merchants angling over goods. Ada marveled at the colorful arrays of fabrics, the intricately woven baskets, and the exotic fruits piled high in wooden carts. As she wandered through the marketplace, Ada couldn't shake the feeling of awe and disbelief at finding herself in a different era. She marveled at the architecture of the buildings, the bustling energy of the crowd, and the vibrant tapestry of cultures that surrounded her. With each step, She felt a sense of connection to her ancestors, whose lives had unfolded in this very place centuries ago. Lost in her thoughts, Ada was startled by a voice calling out to her from across the marketplace. Turning, she saw a young woman approaching, her face radiant with curiosity and excitement. Introducing herself as Nneka, the woman explained that she had never seen Ada before and was curious about her origins. Engaging in conversation with Nneka, Ada learned about the customs and traditions of the era she has traveled to. She listened intently as Nneka shared stories of her family, their struggles, and their triumphs. Through their conversation, Ada gained a deeper understanding of the lives of her ancestors and the world they inhabited. As the day drew to a close and the sun began to set on the horizon, Ada bid farewell to Nneka and the marketplace, her mind buzzing with newfound knowledge and a sense of wonder at the journey that lay ahead. With each passing moment, she grew more determined to unravel the mysteries of the past and discover the truths about her family's history. And so, with a heart full of curiosity and excitement, Ada embarked on the next leg of her time-traveling adventure. As Ada delved deeper into the past, she found herself immersing in the daily lives of her ancestors with a growing sense of fascination. She spent her days exploring the winding streets of the village, marveling at the simplicity of life and the sense of community that permeated every corner. One afternoon, while wandering along the banks of a nearby river, Ada stumbled upon a group of elders gathered beneath the shade of a towering bamboo tree. Intrigued, she approached them and listened intently as they shared stories of the past, tales of triumph and tragedy, of love and loss. Among the elders was a wise woman named Mama Nkechi, whose eyes sparkled with ancient wisdom as she spoke of the importance of family and tradition. Ada found herself drawn to Mama Nkechi's gentle demeanor and sought her guidance in understanding the intricacies of the past. Under Mama Nkechi's tutelage, Ada learned about the customs and rituals of her ancestors, gaining insights into the rich tapestry of culture that defined their lives. She participated in traditional dances, learned the art of storytelling, and even tried her hand at cooking traditional dishes over an open fire. But amidst the warmth and hospitality of a newfound community, Ada couldn't shake the feelings of a longing that struggled at her heart. Despite the wonders of the past, she yearned for the familiarity of her own time, for the loved ones she had left behind. As the days turned into weeks, Ada found herself torn between two worlds, the past and the present, each holding a piece of her heart. And as she grappled with the complexity of her journey, she couldn't help but wonder what the future held in store. As Ada continued to navigate the intricacies of the past, she found herself increasingly drawn to the people and the customs of the era she had traveled to. Despite her initial hesitations, She had come to cherish the sense of community and the belonging that surrounded her in the village. One day, as Ada was wandering through the marketplace, she encountered a young man named Chike, whose easy smile and kind demeanor instantly captured her attention. There was something about Chike that drew her down to him, a magnetic presence that she couldn't ignore. As they struck up a conversation, Ada discovered that Chike was a skilled craftsman, known throughout the village for his intricate wood carvings and exquisite pottery. Intrigued by his talent and his warm spirit, Ada found herself spending more and more time in Chike's company, drawn to the sense of peace and contentment that he exuded. With each passing day, Ada and Chike grew closer, their friendship blossoming into something more. They shared laughter and stories, dreams and aspirations, finding solace in each other's presence amidst the chaoses of the world around them. But as their bond deepened, Ada couldn't shake the nagging sense of unease that lingered in the back of her mind. She knew that her time in the past was limited, but soon she would have to return to her own era and leave behind the life she had built in the village. And as she grappled with the reality of that situation, Ada found herself torn between the love she had found in the past and the responsibilities that awaited her in the present. She knew that she would have to make a choice, one that would shape the course of her future and the future of those she had come to care for. As the days passed, Ada and Chike's love continued to blossom, growing stronger with each passing moment. Despite their differences and the challenges they faced, they found solace in each other's arms, their bond transcending the boundaries of time. But as Ada's time in the past drew to a close, a sense of sadness settled over the village. The inevitable moment of departure loomed large, casting a shadow over their newfound happiness. On the eve of her departure, Ada and Chike shared a tender moment beneath the glow of the moonlight. They vowed to cherish the memories they had created together, holding on to the love that had brought them together across time and space. As Ada bid farewell to the village and the people she had come to love, tears filled her eyes. But deep within her heart, she knew that their love would endure, a timeless reminder of the power of love to conquer all obstacles. And as she stepped back into the time machine, ready to return to her own era, Ada carried with her the memories of her journey, a journey that had changed her life in ways she could never had imagined. As the time machine whirred to life, Ada closed her eyes, knowing that no matter where life took her, she would always carry a piece of the past with her, a piece of her heart that belonged to Chike and the love they had shared across time. And with a final glance back at the village, Ada disappeared into the swirling vortex of time, leaving behind a legacy of love that would endure for eternity. Well guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch and listening to the stories. Don't forget to subscribe, comment in the comment section and click the bell notification icon. Once you do that, it will notify you whenever we drop a new stories. Thank you once again and have a lovely day. Bye.